Do you believe it? The fruits you've trusted your whole life to be healthy might silently poison your body as you grow older. We all grew up learning that fruits are precious gifts from nature, the key to health and longevity. They are packed with vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. But here's a quiet truth that few people ever mention. As our bodies age, not every fruit remains a safe companion like we once believed. With age, digestion slows down, the liver and kidneys weaken, and medications often become an essential part of daily life. Under these conditions, some fruits, which seem harmless on the surface, can disrupt blood sugar, dangerously interact with medications, or even damage the nervous system. What's worse, many of these fruits are praised as superfoods, and we unknowingly consume them every day without a second thought. In today's video, I will reveal 6 fruits that silently pose serious risks to seniors. And some of them might even be sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. Before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, because sometimes just a small piece of information like this could help protect the health, or even save the life, of someone you love. And most importantly, let us know in the comments, how old are you right now? Grapefruit. A refreshing fruit or a hidden danger? Out there, no one can deny that grapefruit, with its tangy sweetness, juiciness, and rich vitamin C content, has long been considered one of nature's superfoods. Many seniors enjoy grapefruit not only for its taste, but also because it is often praised for heart health benefits and weight management. However, behind this innocent appearance lies a hidden risk that very few older adults are aware of, especially those who take medications regularly. Did you know? Grapefruit contains a group of chemical compounds called furanocoumarins that directly interfere with the body's ability to metabolize medications by inhibiting a crucial enzyme known as CYP3A4. This enzyme is responsible for metabolizing more than 50% of common medications today, including drugs for lowering blood pressure, cholesterol, treating arrhythmias, depression, and chronic pain. So, what does this mean? Consuming grapefruit or its juice can cause your medications to be absorbed improperly, either becoming too potent or almost ineffective. In some cases, the concentration of certain drugs in the bloodstream can double or even triple beyond safe limits without you realizing it. Many seniors mistakenly attribute symptoms like dizziness, rapid heartbeat, muscle pain, or even extreme fatigue to the natural aging process, when in fact, grapefruit may be the silent culprit behind it all. Take Henry, for example, a 72-year-old man who started every morning with a refreshing glass of fresh grapefruit juice and then took his prescribed blood pressure medication without a second thought. Within just a few months, Henry began to feel unusually weak, frequently dizzy, and unsteady on his feet. It wasn't until a routine checkup that his doctor discovered his medication levels had built up to toxic amounts in his blood, all because of what seemed like an innocent habit. Even worse, the risk isn't limited to fresh grapefruit or juice alone. Concentrated grapefruit extracts and supplements with grapefruit flavor can cause the same harmful effects. This is why, especially for older adults, grapefruit should be consumed with extreme caution and always under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Starfruit, a refreshing treat or a silent threat to kidneys and nerves? At first glance, starfruit appears to be nothing more than a charming tropical fruit, often featured in salads, juices, or simply enjoyed as a refreshing dessert. With its star-shaped cross-section and vibrant yellow color, it's easy to believe that starfruit is a harmless gift from nature. Yet, hidden beneath its sweet and tangy flavor lies a silent danger. especially for older adults. Starfruit contains a natural neurotoxin called caramboxin, which can only be safely eliminated from the body when the kidneys function properly. The concern is that as we age, kidney function naturally declines, even without a formal diagnosis of kidney disease. This means many seniors unknowingly accumulate this toxin in their blood over time. Symptoms often appear subtly and are easily mistaken for signs of aging. Headaches, dizziness, confusion, mild seizures, insomnia, or loss of balance. In more severe cases, caramboxin can cause intense seizures, coma, or even death. Even consuming just half a starfruit daily over a prolonged period can lead to serious health consequences. Take George, a 74-year-old man with only mild kidney impairment, who casually added starfruit to his breakfast each day. Before long, he began experiencing frequent confusion, sudden falls, and eventually had to be hospitalized in a critical condition. It was only after thorough investigation that doctors discovered the real culprit, starfruit, the very fruit he had always believed to be healthy. Before we move on to the next risky fruit, leave a comment with the number 2 if you've found this information helpful so far. Durian, the king of fruits? Or a hidden danger for seniors? Widely known as the king of fruits, durian stands out for its strong aroma and creamy custard-like texture. In many parts of the world, especially Southeast Asia, durian is considered a delicacy, often gracing family gatherings and festive occasions. However, behind its spiky shell and unique flavor are hidden risks that not all seniors are aware of. Durian is exceptionally high in calories and fat, reaching up to 350 calories in just a single cup. For older adults whose digestion and metabolism have slowed, this is no small amount. Consuming durian can easily lead to bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, and in some cases, rapid heartbeat and a sensation of internal heat. More concerning, durian contains sulfur compounds that interfere with the liver's ability to break down alcohol. Even pairing it with a small glass of wine or beer can cause toxins to quickly accumulate in the body, leading to nausea, dizziness, or sudden spikes in blood pressure. Additionally, durian's high sugar content poses another threat to seniors with diabetes, prediabetes, or insulin resistance. While many believe durian is highly nutritious, they may not realize that it can cause blood sugar to spike dangerously after a meal. Remember, for young and healthy individuals, durian may be an enjoyable treat. But for seniors, especially those with heart disease, diabetes, or who occasionally consume alcohol, durian can become a serious health risk if not consumed carefully. Plum, a refreshing sweetness or a silent threat to kidneys and digestion. Plums, small, juicy, and irresistibly appealing with their sweet and slightly tart flavor, have long been a familiar sight on dining tables, dessert plates, and as a favorite snack for many older adults. Often regarded as a digestive-friendly fruit thanks to their fiber content, few realize that this seemingly innocent treat could be a hidden trap for senior health. Plums contain a relatively high amount of oxalates, a compound that, when accumulated, contributes to the formation of kidney stones. This is particularly concerning for seniors whose kidney function naturally declines with age, making them more susceptible to urinary problems. Back pain, painful urination, frequent urges, or even blood in the urine are sometimes dismissed as signs of aging, when in fact they may be warning signs of silent kidney stone formation. But the risks don't stop there. Plums also contain sorbitol, a sugar alcohol that can trigger digestive issues like bloating, gas, and diarrhea, especially in older adults with sensitive digestive systems. Many seniors are left wondering why they constantly suffer from abdominal discomfort after meals without suspecting that the culprit could be the plums they regularly enjoy. Take Mr. Thomas, a 70-year-old man who frequently ate plums to relieve constipation. After just a few months, he found himself hospitalized with severe kidney stones. Only then did he realize that the very fruit he thought was good for digestion was actually contributing to his health problems. As a nutritionist, I fully recognize that fruits play a vital role in a healthy diet, especially for older adults. However, what many people overlook is that our bodies are no longer the same as when we were young. Some fruits, while nutritious, may pose risks when liver, kidney, or metabolic functions are compromised. Fruits like grapefruit, durian, starfruit, or unripe papaya can interact with medications, disrupt blood sugar, or even affect the nervous system. What I want to emphasize is not to eliminate fruits, but to understand them well, knowing when, how, and how much to eat. With just a little knowledge, seniors can still enjoy the natural sweetness of fruits while protecting their long-term health. Unripe papaya. A gift or a hidden trap for older adults? When we think of papaya, most people imagine a ripe, golden fruit with soft, sweet flesh and a gentle fragrance. A fruit long considered a friend of digestion. However, what many don't realize is that papaya is only truly beneficial when it is fully ripe. If you happen to consume unripe papaya, which may look just slightly less ripe, it could become a serious health threat, especially for seniors. Unripe papaya contains a high concentration of latex, a white sap that serves as the plant's natural defense mechanism. Unfortunately, this compound can easily irritate the sensitive stomachs of older adults. For those suffering from gastritis, colitis, or weak digestion, unripe papaya may cause cramping, acid reflux, bloating, and even digestive spasms. Many seniors mistake these symptoms for nothing more than signs of aging without realizing the true cause. It doesn't stop there. Unripe papaya also contains a powerful enzyme called papain. While papain can assist in protein digestion under certain conditions, for seniors with weakened stomach linings due to age, it can cause further irritation, worsen existing ulcers, or trigger chronic acid reflux. In contrast, fully ripe papaya, with its soft, sweet, and fragrant flesh, is a much safer and healthier choice. As it ripens, the levels of latex and papain significantly decrease, while beneficial nutrients like beta-carotene, and antioxidants increase, gently supporting digestion and relieving constipation, something many older adults struggle with. Take the story of Mrs. Eleanor, 76 years old, who innocently added unripe papaya to her morning smoothie. Soon after, she experienced throat irritation, chest tightness, and difficulty breathing. She had no idea that the fruit she thought would help her digestion was actually making her condition worse. It wasn't until her doctor identified the cause that she realized only fully ripe papaya is the safe choice. If you currently have papaya in your fridge, comment the word papaya below and let us know. Oh, and I don't think you've shared your age with me yet, have you? Watermelon. A summer refreshment or a double-edged sword? For seniors, why are we discussing watermelon last? As you may know, when we think of watermelon, most of us instantly picture sunny summer days, enjoying sweet, juicy, and refreshing slices. For many older adults, watermelon is often considered a friendly fruit, hydrating, vitamin-rich, and soothing during hot weather. However, few realize that watermelon is not entirely harmless, especially for those dealing with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or blood sugar imbalances. Watermelon contains much more natural sugar than most people expect, primarily in the form of fructose. For seniors with diabetes or those at risk of blood sugar disorders, uncontrolled consumption of watermelon can cause blood sugar to spike sharply after meals, leading to dizziness, fatigue, and, over time, dangerous complications. On top of that, watermelon has a relatively high potassium content. Normally, potassium helps regulate blood pressure and supports heart health. However, for those taking diuretics, common medications used to control high blood pressure, this combination can cause electrolyte imbalances. If potassium drops too low due to medication, or if watermelon contributes too much potassium to the bloodstream, seniors may experience muscle weakness, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, or even fainting. Take Mrs. Linda, 68 years old, for example. Believing watermelon to be healthy, she regularly consumed large amounts daily to cool the liver and promote urination. Yet, within a few weeks, she began feeling lightheaded, experienced rapid heartbeat, and grew increasingly weak. It wasn't until a medical checkup that her doctor discovered that the combination of watermelon and diuretics had caused a serious potassium imbalance. So while watermelon may be sweet and refreshing, for seniors, it is no longer just a casual snack. It should be consumed carefully, especially for those on medications or living with chronic health conditions. Growing older is a precious season of life, a time when you deserve to live healthily, peacefully, and fully with your loved ones. The fruits you've trusted your entire life may no longer suit you the same way as before. But don't be afraid or worried. Knowledge is the key to helping you and your family stay strong. By simply understanding and choosing carefully, you can still enjoy nature's sweetness without harming your body. If you found this video helpful, please leave a comment sharing your thoughts or personal story. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so we can continue to bring you and your loved ones small but meaningful health tips every week, helping you live longer, healthier, and happier.